Welcome back to another episode of Togl. Yeah, I'm driving and filming myself at the same time, but I'm on my block, so it really doesn't matter. Today is the fourth day that Ian's been up here with the excavator, and he is absolutely killing it. He's already gone right through all of the crown land, out into our paddock and across one of the paddocks, and so today he's actually going to go down and start cutting into the side of the hill and start dumping a bit of dirt down across another little causeway where I put the small diameter white pipe that you would have seen. Now to do that, we're actually going to build a bit of a dam wall, because that little white pipe was only a temporary thing. We're going to use two of those larger pipes because there's nowhere near the water flow here as over in the other creek. Here it really is just a little bit of runoff, and it dries up during summer, so there's not a lot of water at all. But I had to drag two of those pipes over. I'll just show you them. So they're the two pipes that I've just dragged over this morning, and they are going to be, let me get my hat out the way. We're going to actually get this causeway here fixed proper. So this will actually end up being a bit of a dam wall through here with those pipes just underneath the surface of it. All of this stuff in here will get cleared out. These tree ferns, I'll actually pull them out and I'll move them up to the top and replant them up near the road where the road's being cleared. So I look forward to showing you that, and I will show you that very shortly too. But for now, I'm heading up the top. I've got to go and cut down part of my fence because we've decided we're going to put the road through a slightly different manner. Okay, so we are just up here in the top cow paddocks. This is where we used to have the Highland cows. Okay, and if you're familiar with some of my earlier episodes, you would remember when I put this gate in right here. So basically the way it went, there's Ian over there with the excavator, and that gap in the trees is where the Crown Land Road ends. So we were coming across and then down through here, through this gate, driving across here and then down through there. What we're actually going to do to make things a lot simpler for paddocks in the future is Ian's going to carve the road right along the fence line here, straight down through here. This dam is a bit of a nothing dam anyway, so the road will come straight down and run straight down and actually go between the fence and that blackwood, and then it'll start to go down the slope. So what I need to do is I need to pull out this piece of fence right here. So that's what I'm going to get stuck onto now. Okay, so this piece of fence right here, this is the piece of fence I need to remove from just back there and right down to this corner concrete post. That fence over there, that's our boundary. Everything on the other side of that fence, that's Glenn's property. This is our property, and this was a pretty muck around narrow bit of paddock anyway, so the road will follow this fence line down. That's why I got to pull this out. I also need to pull out some of that fence as well, because the road will come straight down along here, straight down through there. That'll all get carved out. The best I get on to doing that, get that fence out, because Ian's not too far away. Okay, well that's done. I don't know how much of that you got to see because the battery ran out on the camera. So now I'm back on the GoPro for the rest of the day. So now that that's done, it's time for me to get up. I need to fix up a little bit of the fence up along where the Crown Land, where the road went through. A couple of branches have pushed a little bit of the fence down. Nothing's broken, just needs straightening up a bit. So I'm gonna go up and do that now, and I'll show you a little bit of that as well. So this is the sort of minor damage that happened to the fence. You can see here it's all buckled up a bit. I just need to pull this back up. The barbed wire has come off of the post. I just need to nail that back on again. Just little bits like this that I need to fix up. That won't take me long to do. I'll just pull it up straight and nail it all back together. Well, I've had some lunch and now I want to get some of this floor down. We can still hear Ian with the excavator up on the hill there, just faintly, so he's chugging along up there. But like I said, I want to get this floor down. So what I've just done, because I don't have the main camera and the tripod, I'm just using the GoPro. I've sort of done some marking out and a little bit of cutting, which I didn't film, but I'll show you what I've done. Now, in the corner here, I've sort of cleared all the panels back because I've got all the panels and everything sitting in here to stay dry. But I was able to pull this panel back. And what I've got is one of these. See if I can show you this. Okay, I've got one of these. You do that. You push it. Like that. And then that's how I mark the cutout. So I did that, got the jigsaw, I remembered to bring it this time, and I've cut out that one and cut out that one, which will be, that's for that post obviously, that's for the corner post. And I've got some of this foam as well, this corrugated foam, that'll help fill up the gap. So that's this stuff here, and that'll fill the gap in there when the board goes in, just stop any little critters coming up through, whatnot. So now I'm going to try and push that board in. That panel's in now. It took a little bit of gentle persuasion, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it broke off the little corner bit because it was a bit skinny. I thought that might happen, but at the moment when I push in one end, the other end comes out a little bit. So I need to nail one end in and then I can push the other end across and nail it in. But I'll probably bring this second board, this one here runs all the way through underneath all of these, but I'll push it across and then I'll probably start nailing some down. 2 boards in, and I'm running this system the same way I did last week. So I've got this little compressor. I use it, as I said last week I think on the video, I use it for pumping up the car tyres if I'm at forward driving, but it has enough gas to run both the small stapler and also this big nail gun. So I've been using that nail gun. I've nailed right around the edges, down through here and across there. What I'm going to do as well, you can see right here that the board overhangs a little bit, which means the next board would be here with no support under the end. So I will actually nail another piece of timber on in here to support the next board that comes up. Anyway, I better get on with that. I won't be filming it because, as I said, I haven't got the tripod reset up and I can't hold the camera and work at the same time. So I'll get a couple more boards in and then I'll show you the finished product. At the moment it's just gone 3 o'clock, so probably give it another hour or two. Hopefully I'll get most of this done. It's just going to be a shuffle to shuffle all the gear around as I move each board into place and nail it in. We'll see how we go. So these sheets are 3.6 meters or 361 centimeters. I need to go from the end to here to 62. So basically I need to cut 99 centimeters off the end of each of these to get the last ones in. And then those two, I'll use 2 of those ends to fill up the back corner, because this is 5 sheets wide. I've got 4 sheets left. So all those ends will do the last bit in there, fill up little gaps, whatnot. Today I want to finish getting this back part of the flooring done. So I've just cut this board down to 261 centimeters, so it would fit in there. Now I've got 2 more posts that I need to mark around, so I'll show you now that I've got the camera and the tripod and I can actually do some decent footage, unlike last time when I only had the GoPro up here. So what I want to do is I just want to mark off the left and right side of the post. Okay. Then I'll use this gadget. Well, the key fell out. I'll use this. It's a Saker jig. We'll call it a jig for now. Get it nice and straight. Line it up, push like that. That's the shape of the log. Or a big smiley face. That's the shape of the log. So that's what I want to mark. Now, what I then need to do is work out where's the back? So from the tin, I'm looking at 26.2. So what I want to do is come out 26.2. Mark that off. That's where the back of the log will be. So now I can pop that there. And trace my shape. Now just neaten that up. Now I've got the shape I need to cut out in order to slot around that post. I'll just go down and do the other one. And that should be my shape. So now I just need to go and flash up the generator, and then I'll get the jigsaw and cut these shapes out. We'll move it into position. And one thing I just realised I forgot, my foam stripping down the side. I'll see if I can squeeze that in now. I might just have to pull the board back out a little bit and push it back in again. But apart from that, no, this looks like it's going to sit in there well. Well, I got a bit carried away. I got all this finished and just didn't turn the camera back on. But yeah, as you can see, I've got the flooring now, which is fantastic. So when I put the door on the other day, I forgot to make the extra clearance for the floor, which is about that thick. So I had to take the door off, trim some more off the bottom. Now I've just got to hang the door back up again. But she swings beautifully now, so that's great. Okay, next job, I'm going to frame out this wall so I can get that window in. Now, I could also use the circular saw, but the blade's actually not wide enough. The circular saw doesn't cut deep enough. This is almost 5 inches deep here. I think the blade on the circular saw cuts to about 3.5 inches deep, so we'll stick with the circular saw. I made short work of it. So that was pretty good. I couldn't quite see well enough from down here. That's why I needed to get up on the ladder, give me a little bit of height. Alright, that window should fit. Let's try. Just a little bit too short, but I do have an electric planer, so I'm going to go and flash up the Jenny again. I only just turn it off, and I'll just plane that smooth across the top there. I made it a bit wider as well because I need to be able to put the uprights in, and I want them to go up to there, so I added an extra 4 centimeters either side, which is the width of the timbers that will go in there. I'm having a bit of trouble getting right into the corner with the planer. Won't go in that far. There's a gap either side of the blade, the planer blade, so I'll have to do that with a chainsaw. But you saw me just use it. I went to start it again, it's empty. Must have had the last fumes in it. Let's see if that fixed it. Yep, that's got it. Alright, uprights. Let's see. G'day, how you going? I thought, well, window's in obviously. I thought I'd make this one that it could open. The others they all just got fixed straight in. I'll be honest, I actually didn't understand how the hinges on these worked, so I thought, hey, just screw them in. Playing around with this one and realised, so at some point I might even cut the other ones out and make them open as well, but for now at least the front one opens anyway. We've got the roller door, this window and the door here, so yeah, it's coming along well. Just need to put a latch on the inside of the window. Alright, now I just need to work on getting some cladding across the front here, and this other gap, that's going to be the roller door. So that'll just be one big fixture there, but see if I can at least get this wall finished today. That'd be nice. It's already 10 to 4. The day's just disappeared. I can't believe how quickly it's gone. I was up here early enough this morning. All I got was the end part of the flooring. Had to fix the door obviously. As I said, I had to take the bottom off the door so it would swing in and out. Built this frame, got this window in. This window actually proved to be a real pain in the backside to get in, but it's in now. Kind of looks a bit crooked. I think I've cut the top a bit crooked. Everything is square. Everything is level, like this is level. So I think it's all right. Besides, hell, it's just a shack. I don't really mind if it's a bit wonky. We're not building the Taj Mahal here. So I think I'll have a quick drink and get this sorted out, tidy up in here a little bit, and then get some cladding on the front. So I had a little think about it. I've decided I'm actually going to go with the technique called board and batten, because I've got some panels that are cut up. So what it is wide strips of timber and narrow strips of timber that cover the gaps, the joins, running vertical along there. It's only a small amount to do, so yeah, I think it's going to look really good. That's what I'm going to get stuck into. So I'll start that right now. What I'll need to do is get the circular saw and cut the edges straight. Well, the sun's going down behind the range there. It's getting on in the day, and I thought I would have got a little bit more done, but I guess on the scheme of things I have done a lot today, but I just thought it would have been more. I always do. Anyway, I've just spent a little while I've had the camera turned off milling up the rest of the battens. So this is what they call board and battens. You put all your big boards up and then you put little strip battens over, and you only nail one side as well. That way, as the planks expand and contract, nothing pulls out of kilter. So yeah, you only nail one side. So now I'm just going to nail those battens on. I'm actually about maybe 1.5 boards short there. I will have to mill one up. I'll actually be able to just mill one up the exact width that I need. So tomorrow I might flash up the mill and mill up that last board. But I'll just get these nailed on and then I'll start to tidy up, because yeah, getting to be the end of the day, and Kay will be coming up to pick me up soon. So I got dropped off this morning. I've been up here working myself today. So I'd like to say it was nice and peaceful, but it wasn't, because I've had the generator and the tractor and everything running most of the day. Anyway, it's beautiful right now. I'll get these nailed up. Doesn't look too shabby at all, I don't reckon. I'll have to finish that off tomorrow. Like I said, I'll need to flash up the timber mill, throw another log on and mill another couple of planks. I haven't got anything here at the moment in my stockpile that's wide enough. I've only got a lot of little skinny bits, which I've been using for the battens. So let's get that last board done, and then it's just getting the roller door on. And as I said, check this out. It opens up. Oh. Well, the door opens. I'm not sure what this doesn't. It's caught the edge. I need to just shave the edge off a little bit. I went a bit crooked. That's an easy fix. Anyway, I'll show you that next time. I'm going to wrap up now, and I'll be back up here tomorrow and we'll finish this off. Well, I thought I'd use the drone today, and I'm going to send it up and film the road with the drone. So we'll see how we go with that. Let's get her launched. Here we go. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I thought I'd leave you with a little bit of drone footage of the new road. So this will take a couple of minutes. Sit back, enjoy, and I will see you next week. You have a great weekend. Stay safe. Take care. Catch you later. Cheers.